In January 2024, I packed my bags with my wife and my in-laws and made the leap from Hong Kong to the UK. Now, this isn't a video that weighs the pros and cons of moving to the UK or get into the nitty-gritty of why we decided to make that move. Instead, I want to take you on a journey through the chaos of our big move, from the preparation, the flights, the settling process, and everything in between. So let's get started. If you have ever moved house, you'll know exactly what we went through. Months of non-stop packing, sorting through our belongings, cramming them into boxes, sealing them up, and labeling them. It might sound like a very streamlined process, but trust me, it wasn't as smooth as it sounds. There are delicate items to handle, and heavy and big ones like this piano, and then there was the struggle of deciding what to keep and what to let go. For example, I had a hard time deciding whether to keep a trophy from a childhood drawing competition. Even though I decided to let it go in the end, I 3D scanned it into digital form with the Luma AI app. It was a way to hold on to the memory without taking up physical space, and surprisingly, the process was quite enjoyable. Now, on to another crucial part of moving, selling your belongings. Personally, I find it really satisfying. I use Carousel, a popular site in Hong Kong, and managed to sell a number of cables and electronics that were still in good condition but no longer needed. So if you're thinking of downsizing, consider selling. You might be pleasantly surprised at what you can make. I hope you get something out of the previous segment. If not, I hope at least you're entertained. Packing tips apart, here's a fast-forward version of the journey we took. We took 2 flights, Hong Kong to New Delhi, then New Delhi to London. We got to enjoy the lounge before the flight because our first flight was Cathay Pacific. Then whilst on flight, it's dinner time. Had this drink called Cathay Delight, which is a mix of milk, coconut milk, and kiwi juice. It was tasty. The dinner wasn't particularly impressive apart from the appetizer and the drink, but it could be me not having much appetite because my body was not adjusting well to the flight atmosphere. While I love traveling, I'm never fond of the experience of flying, and a crying baby did not help. Anyway, after a brief layover in New Delhi, we boarded a British Airways flight. 9 hours later, we arrived in London, got on a van, and another 5 hours later, voila, we're in Manchester. In the few days that followed, we hit the ground running, doing all we can to get our lives set up properly here. Phone plan, bank account, groceries, etc., while staying in an Airbnb where the Wi-Fi is super sketchy. Did a whole lot of shopping and met some friends as well. But amidst all that, we did take the time to slow down and take advantage of nature.
Just got up, something's wrong. I waited up with wounds on my feet. Where will you be?
Before you go, be sure to follow my Instagram, link in the description below, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one.